Okay, drivers behind the line. Let's kick this thing off in 3, 2, 1, go.
First 15 seconds, completely autonomous and pre-programmed. Team 1018 slamming into that reef, making them cause to not be able to place that game piece they're looking for that match. 76-17. Carmel, Indiana team, that's the Robo Blazers, continue to place game pieces on the top part of those reef, each worth 7 points during that autonomous time. The remainder 2 minutes and 50 seconds is all tell. The operators, you and players pick up the controllers and drive the robot their team built over the past 10 weeks. 55-54. Their unique grabber mechanisms has a bunch of different spinning pieces, which means they can eject it at a high velocity. Potentially valuable if they were a little bit farther away, but because of how close they were, it did bounce right back out towards them. The remainder 110 seconds in this match is undecided, but based on how these teams will perform, those teal spheres you see around the field are known as algae. They're inflatable, and all you see on the field of play is all we're going to get. There's no way to get additional algae into the field of play. Many teams seeing it as a nuisance as they try to optimize their scoring capacity for Coral, which is where that ranking point is available. However, teams can agree to cooperation by placing algae into the processor, giving it to their opponent's human player. But a lot of teams are focusing in on the algae, 76-17, actually tossing it aside. However, by removing it from the coral reef, those purple branches, you are opening up additional scoring opportunities for your teammates. 38-40, one of the hatchbatch teams. You're not seeing double. There are actually two hatch teams from Washington, Indiana in this match, but they're playing against each other. That's just how the rules of FIRST Robotics works. Your opponents, one match might be your teammates, another. That includes if you're sister teams from the same high school. Continue to check in our teams on a Red Alliance. 95-54, the Portage Pythons continuing to deliver game pieces to the center part of their reef. Scoring on that level 3 area gives them 4 points for their alliance. Scores currently 90-52 in favor of your Red Alliance, but plenty of points available in the end game, and teams can continue to score up until that final buzzer rung. 76-17 and their teammates Castle Robotics, which is 64-98, continuing to fill their reef. They've just now reached that ranking point threshold. Teams are pretty proud of getting that achievement, which is now becoming commonplace here in Indiana, but something still worth celebrating if they get all 6. We heard that sonar ping. We're down to the last 20 seconds of the match. 76-17. Robo Blazers are making their way over to the climb. They're activating that winch, which will pull them off the ground, and they need to stay that way after the end of the match. Red Alliance trying to join them. Blue now matching their opponents. And that's about all the time we have for qualification match 26. Stick tight for those scores in the Finn Washington events presented by Vincennes University Center for Applied Robotics and Innovation in Toyota, Indiana. Red Alliance taking with a score of 124 to Blue Alliance is 76. They were successful in getting that Narwhal match. That's Unicorns of the Sea, folks. All those teams rising in the rankings, increasing their ranking point average. Team 76-17 moving into one of those picking positions, but we're quite far from that alliance selection period with still about 20 scum matches remaining. Congratulations, Red Alliance, for that 6 ranking point match. Stick tight for qualification match.